Hey everyone, a good evening to one and all. All the people in India, it's a beautiful day. You've been enjoying your day very well, and now it's evening, and I'm really sure that you're going to have a wonderful time with your family and friends. And me, I'm going to have a beautiful time with one of my classmates. She's here with us. She's ready to share her time. She's inspired several young women across the world. Today, she's going to inspire me and you as well. How is it? How is the feeling when you meet somebody after many years? We are meeting each other after 3 decades. It could be almost around about 34 to 35 years. We're meeting each other. And that's really a wonderful thing. We should thank the universe and thank the inventors who have created the social media platforms for us to connect and bond. Today, we'll be celebrating her life on a life journey. We'll be celebrating her life here on this platform as to what she has achieved. She has reached various heights, and as she's been awarded various awards for the work that she has done. She's focusing on improving women around her, the children around her. Irrespective of caste, class, and creed, she's working diligently to bring balance and beauty in the society. Beauty in the hearts of and the minds of people. Hello, friends, and join us now to welcome my friend. And it's making me really emotional when I speak like this. So I start losing the connect, or maybe I'm short for words, stuck up for words to be very right. So let's join and welcome our celebrity and guest. She is Ms.Viraj Kotak. She's joining us all the way from a beautiful district called as Haveri, which is located in Karnataka, India. Hello, ma'am, and welcome to the session.
Hello, Andrea. Thank you for giving me this opportunity and calling me. Definitely,
fact, I should thank you.
Vice versa. And hello to everyone who's watching us. And really, it's a big, big opportunity to meet you after 34 years through this platform, isn't it? As you said, when the heart is full, the tongue is tied. So we are falling short of words because we are ruled by emotions.
Yes, dear. Yes.
Anyway, yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for accepting the invitation. And it's like a dream come true, You never know if you're going to meet your classmates or schoolmates once you finish off your 10th class. We're all separated in different places. We take up different professions or maybe go in for different courses. But then meeting up like this is like a dream come true.
Yes, yes.
That's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. Dear friends, I'm really very happy. And I'm sure you should also enjoy like this when you meet your friends after a long time. So let's get to know as to who Viraj Kotak is. Apart from me being her classmate and she being very close to us during our schooling days. Now, as a woman, how did she grow? How did she evolve as a great woman? Let's get to know about it. Let me share her profile. Ma'am, with your permission, I go ahead and share your profile and we start the session.
Go ahead, Andrea, go ahead.
Thank you. Dear friends, it's always a honor and our responsibility to share the profile of our celebrities and guests who are here. So today it is Viraj Kotak. She's here with us. She's the district, she's the district ISO. If I get that right, if I'm putting all of that right, district ISO, district 317, the Inner Wheel Club. She belongs to that. She's the incoming district secretary. There are 74 clubs spread across 3 states, Karnataka, Maharashtra, and Goa. Now, let me get all of that more right for all of you, dear friends. Let me put up everything more clearly. She was actually born and brought up in Hubli. She completed her education in Sacred Heart Convent High School, and she was the fairest among all of us. Whenever I looked at her as a little girl, I said, wow, she looks so cute. She was very fair, very cute and loving at the same time. In fact, once she has taken me to her house and I remember having something very good to eat at her place. Her mom also was extremely polite when she spoke to us. I really enjoyed that moment. I'm just sharing that anecdote with you. She's completed a BCom from JG College of Commerce and she's happily married to Sri Rajesh Kotak. He was the proprietor of Savanur Shivalal Khara and she's blessed with 2 lovely children, Devesh and Nirali. Her city, that is Haveri, is a beautiful place famous for, guess what? Cardamom gardens. And then she also has to add to this that she's very proud to be where she is, that is in Haveri. And there have been several state award winners from there in the field of education, environment, literature, etc. In fact, our celebrity and guest, that is Viraj ma'am, she's also a great poetess, a writer, and she has beautifully put in her thoughts on paper and pen. We'll be sharing one of her poems with you. She'll also share many more with us. She loves to write in Hindi and English. She has participated in several competitions And she loves acting and she loves taking part in several cultural activities as well. And she loves contributing her time for the underprivileged, to improve the underprivileged, to uplift them. She has a great compassion for empowerment and uplifting the needy women and children. She's closely associated with Nayak Ashram, an orphanage for girls, Divya Jyoti School for special MR children. And dear friends, there's more to this young lady. She's so young at heart and she's such a brilliant person. When you talk to her, you really feel like, yes, I could also want to be like her, or I would like to be like her. She's full of energy, vibrant and wonderful. She joined the Inner Wheel organization, her home club, that is Inner Wheel Club in Haveri in the year, guess what, 1996. Until date, she's really very passionate about the work that she's doing still now. After taking up all the posts, she became the Silver Jubilee president of her club during the chairmanship of Dr. Vidyut Shah. And they collected around about 40,000 funds and got an elephant slide constructed in a public park. She has also attended many inter-school competitions and has also won the Best President award for that year. Dear friends, I just took a break. I drank a sip of water and I'm back again. So here, I'd like to repeat myself. Ma'am has taken part in several inter-school competitions and she's also won the Best President Award for that year, fundraising projects, Happy School, Bulletin, etc. She has many beautiful memories of this presidentship tenure. And that's really beautiful. She also undertook, various activities which benefited herself and the people around her. She also took up the post of district editor in the year 2023 and was the first one to enter the district from her club, that is from the Haveri, that is 317. And that's really nice. She conducted several innovative competitions. The Wonder Woman compiled by her received world acclaim and she was really, appreciated and given a lot of praise for the work that she has done. She's very thankful to all those who have made it possible. 250 projects were showcased on the association page. She has attended several international events for PDC Panorama at Anand, Gujarat, which was a wonderful and enlightening experience. And there's much, much more to her, my friends. I've just skipped here and there a bit because you see, when somebody achieves so much, you don't know what to share about them. You become really excited as to how one individual could do all of these things. And I'm proud that she is my classmate and she studied with us and she has reached this height, these heights. How you could benefit from her by connecting with her or by learning from the various experiences she had. Join us, friends, to celebrate her journey on the International Fabtalks. If I mispronounced anything, that is because I'm really excited to have a history. You never know how it feels, until you experience it, just like how I'm experiencing it. Hi, ma'am, and over to you. I'm really glad that you're here with us. I'd like you to introduce yourself because I really put things up and down a little. I would like you to put it in the right way. How would you love to express yourself and who is the real Viraj Kotak?
Thank you, Andrea, for reading out so many things about me. It was really a joy listening to it. Now, as you say, to describe myself, first of all, I would describe myself as a woman, the greatest creation of God. And as we all are, really, it in itself is a great achievement that we are born as a woman. We have got the power to create a new creation. Isn't it? Don't you agree with me?
Yes, dear.
Yes. So as you know, we studied together. And then after I finished my BCom, I got married. And then I joined in 1996, I joined Inner Wheel Club. As you said, Inner Wheel Club is an international voluntary women's organization. Okay, it was founded by Oliver Golding in Manchester in 1924. We completed 100 years of service this year, actually, in 2024. This is an organization. Its motto is friendship and service. And it works in 4 levels, that is club level, district level, national level, and international level. So in the beginning, we have to take the membership of the club level, a local club. So I became a member of the local club Haveri in 1996 and worked in all the capacities. And then I did not go up to the district level because I had my family commitments at that time, small children, my in-laws and all that. So then after that, just 2 years back, I contested for the election for the district committee, and I won as district editor. And then the next post I am now is district ISO, and further I will be elevated upcoming year to district secretary. We go up this way to 6 to 7 posts, and finally the highest position in the district is the chairman, district chairman, which is my dream. Okay, so this is about my things, what I do, my activities, what I do. And I am a woman just like anybody else. I too scatter, I too shatter, but I gather myself again, gather courage, and again keep on moving.
We just love you for who you are. And just the way you shared yourself with so much of confidence, the way you put out all the work that you do. That's really wonderful. And we'd love to see you as the chairman very soon.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. And you did a wonderful job, ma'am. You explained it very clearly that it starts at the club level, it goes to the district level, then the national, and then the international level. And
Yes.
you also explained how you all celebrated 100 years of this
Yes.
beautiful Inner Wheel club organization, the Inner Wheel Club. That's very
Yes.
nice. And it is focused on friendship and bonding with
Service.
people.
Service for the downtrodden women and children in the fields of education, in the fields of medicine, and all the needs they need. We have many projects. We have 27 such districts in the whole of India.
Wow.
And this year it is a prouder moment for us because this year International Inner Wheel President is from India, that is Mamta Gupta.
Oh, that's
the upcoming
really
year. Yes. So it's still a prouder moment for Inner Wheel.
wonderful, wonderful. Hats off to you, ma'am. And
Thank you.
your connection into this beautiful space, the Inner Wheel Club, really speaks volumes of how you evolved as a wonderful woman, wanting to
Yes.
uplift other women as well.
Yes.
That's the beauty of friendship and service. This is what the world needs, my dear friends. Instead of the war and crime out there, focus on service, focus on friendship, network, bond.
Thank you.
Yes, dear. Now,
Yes.
now, as a young girl, did you have all of these dreams where you are today? Did you have these dreams as a young girl, or it just emerged at a later part in your life?
No, I had these dreams of not joining any such organization. But then, like my father, from the very young age, he used to take us to Mother Teresa's home for destitutes. There was one in Keshwapur, if you must be knowing. And also there was a blind school at Siddharudmat. So we were regular visitors there. And that empathy and sympathy for the poor and the downtrodden developed from that time on. So like there were that kind of, that feel, the vibes were there of doing something good. And then when I learned about Inner Wheel, it attracted me and I joined it because it is based on the same principles, which I have been imbibed since childhood.
Wow, that's so beautiful, ma'am. That's really wonderful. Now, dear ma'am, actually, what does the Inner Wheel, what does it concentrate actually on? As you said, service, and you've also said
Yes.
friendship. Now,
Yes.
if you can put it for simple, in simple words for the simple people, there are several people who cannot understand the real concept as to what actually it is. Who can join in this?
Yeah. Anyone, any lady who wants to do some service can join in Inner Wheel. There is a particular fee structure which they have to pay once in a month, and they join an Inner Wheel in their own club. And after joining, then they participate in all the projects. Every club undertakes projects. We are given goals from the international level to work on certain things. Like this time we had to do a lot of work on Shiksha. The topic given was Shiksha, education. So on education, we did happy schools. We adopted government schools and we provided all the things that they were lacking of and turned the school into happy school. In the same way, we work in the medical field. We have camps. We have checkup camps for diabetes, for blood pressure, for the poor people. Free camps we have for eye surgery. We have cancer detection camps, breast cancer especially, cervical cancer and breast cancer. So totally all the clubs all over India work on these concepts. They work on these topics. And then as a total, we do so many projects every year. It's a matter of projects. We even collect funds from people. We even collect funds from members. And then last time we even gave HPV vaccines, which can stop cervical cancer in advance. It is like a vaccination. We even had that. So it's totally for the education and health of women and children.
That's wonderful, ma'am. That's really nice. Now, dear, now you are busy with these beautiful activities of empowering people with regard to education, creating health awareness with regard to cervical cancer. You've just mentioned that as well.
Because,
And
just a moment, Andrea, excuse me, because alone it is difficult to do things. When
very
you do
true.
it as a group, when you do it as an organization, it has more effect, widespread effect. That's why.
Excellent, excellent. I love that when you say, teamwork.
Teamwork, yes, teamwork.
It's not only I, it is we. When
We.
I
True
becomes
leadership
we,
is turning me into we.
oh great. Me into we. That's wonderful.
Yes.
It's brilliant. That's right. This is a message for all of us. The me will change into we, and then there will be magic around you.
Yes.
Now, ma'am, on this beautiful journey, what kind of stress do you face, or what are the challenges that you face, and how do you overcome your challenges?
Yeah. Stress as such, like a work, like the thinking, like I have to think about the projects, about the things I have to do, the deadlines of the work I have to do, because now I'm at the administration level. Actual work is done at the club level. And at district level, we administer the works done by all the 74 clubs. So, like, I have to collect the reports and all that. Not stress, actually. Like, as you said, I can even say in Kannada, I would say, Ishta adre kashta agudilla. So, when you love your work, it in fact you don't get stressed. But then even there sometimes there is stress of work, but then I love to listen to songs, music, and then writing. So I just write down things which I feel, and I fresh up myself back again. Back to work.
ಈ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಷ್ಟ
ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ,
ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರಿಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ.
That's really very nice. Like
ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
Yeah. Could you repeat that please once again?
ಇಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
ಇಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ
ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
When you like something, it's not difficult to do.
Yes, yeah. ಇಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. That's really nice. Thank you very much. I understand it, but I'm unable to pronounce it in the right way. Yes, dear. So if you love your job, it's not at all difficult. You don't find the pain in that. You don't find it boring. The more you love your job, the more you could give yourself to it and involve yourself in that. I really like this, the way you put that. It's a big message, ma'am.
Yes.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಾರಿ
ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ.
Correct. I don't know, I don't know how to get it. आप दोबारा बोल दीजिए उसको. दोबारा एक बार शेयर.
बोलूंगी. Like just एक एग्जांपल के साथ बोलूंगी. गए बार जब मैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडिटर थी, तो मेरा काम था एक बुलेटिन बनाना, which I work Wonder Woman, which I given you in the list. तो वो जब बनाना था, तो I had to collect all the details, and every day I used to work on it for 2 months, and it came out to be so beautiful. It was appreciated by all. So like a woman has the pain of pregnancy, but when she gives birth to a child, the happiness, she forgets all the labor pains. It's like that. I forgot all the pains I took when I saw that book in my hand. That way, I love the work. I love doing the work. So in Kannada, they say, Ishta adare kashta agudilla.
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you. बहुत शुक्रिया ma'am. बहुत शुक्रिया. That's nice. And I would, in the school level, I would struggle with Kannada. I would get another thing, but in Kannada, I would go. I mean, I understand, but I can't speak.
Yeah.
You really speak so well, and thank you for that beautiful sentence. It's a one-liner for all of us to focus on.
Yes.
Now, dear ma'am, you are an inspiration to all of us. I'm really happy where you are and what work you are doing. I feel that you are an inspiration to me as well. And to many of the people out there, you're a wonderful inspiration. But they all will be interested to know, your friends, your colleagues, your relatives, and your classmates as well, and schoolmates as well, as to who is your inspiration, who inspired you to become what you are today.
Frankly speaking, Andrea, Mother Teresa. I really admire and adore Mother Teresa from my very young age, because she was called a mother in spite of not becoming a mother biologically. That is the very great example of being a mother, because she became a mother to the whole of humanity. So that is like, I really adored that a lot in her. She accepted and served everyone. She did not see which caste they were, which creed they were, which religion, nothing. She only had to serve the needy. So really, I don't know, it might be something from the last birth. Maybe we believe in last birth also, maybe some samskaras from the last birth that attracted me. So service minded. I really appreciated that in her a lot. And on those same principles, I went on working, and I got into this institution also. And that became like a blessing in disguise to me. And it all went very easily. Mother Teresa is my true idol.
Yes, dear. As you said, she is the mother of humanity. You put that so
Humanity.
beautifully. Yes.
She's not biologically a mother, but she was called a mother because she served the humanity as a mother.
Yes, dear. That's really nice to have her as an inspiration. Beautiful, ma'am. And even the school where we came from, they also
Yes.
always taught us compassion, love, be polite, be humble. I think from there also we get this compassion,
They're
this
also
charity work.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Selfless service,
Yes.
unconditional love. All these things we learn from our school.
Ma'am, do you remember any special incident that occurred in school which is fresh in your memory? कौन से क्लास में कौन सी याद आ रही है आपको?
Like from LKG nursery itself, I used to take part in all the carols and the plays and all that. There was Miss Cora
You were
there.
the fair princess, right?
Fair princess, long hair. I had long hair.
I
And
know.
always the princess role was given to me. Mirilla was given the princess role. And we used to Rumpelstiltskin. I did the drama Rumpelstiltskin with the lavender gown and all. It was really very, very memorable thing. And Miss Cora used to call me home. And with the piano, she has to get me practiced with the songs, the carols, which we had to sing. All those days were really memorable. I really miss the stage of our school, our hall, and all that really. And the first uniform of the school, when it was changed, it was put on me when I was in
Wow.
4th standard. Yeah, the sister Beatrice was the principal. She tried the first thing, the uniform on me. And then that time I had to give the biodata of the chief guests on that day, on Parents' Day. They were Dr. Datti and Mrs. Datti. So to give the biodata, she used to train me on every Sunday with the pronunciations. Ver. She used to say ver. All those things are little minute things,
Yes.
no? I really learned from her. And then that same doctor, Mr. Datti and Mrs. Datti, met me after so many years in Innerville. They came as chief guests to Haveri when I was a member there. And I told this to Mrs. Datti, and she was so happy and so overwhelmed to remember that. So see, the world is round. These
Yes.
are the childhood memories.
That's really nice. Yes, dear. Now, ma'am, Sister Beatrice was a very strict one, right?
She was strict, yes. But then we learned a lot from her, of course.
Yeah. But I remember her holding somebody's cheek and looking at that, like we would really become,
I know.
you
Stay
do your
far
job.
off.
Yeah, don't deviate from that. Seeing somebody else getting it. She was quite strict and upright. And you remember the
Yeah.
canteen that we used to have? She used to have us little canteen.
Really. All those small sweet candies and the
Wow.
pickle and all the things, really mouth-watering. I'm getting a, like shiver in my body, remembering all those things, really. It's a pickle.
And like we would stand opposite our office at those big large windows and keep things there. And
really, that was really. We should be 110 times thankful to our parents for putting us in that school. Really, it was a big boon.
Yes, dear. So you're coming nostalgic thinking about all of that, right? Yes.
No, I know.
Yeah. Do you remember the little pond in the primary section at that?
Yes, I remember very much. Yes, it was really,
and
really.
The lunch bell, slowly we would go there and play with those. There were little small fish over there. You try to catch them.
Yes,
I did all of that.
Yeah. Everything, every part of the school.
Yes, dear. During the primary level, like, when you were in the primary section, you all were. Who was your favorite teacher?
Miss Meena. Second
Meena.
standard, Miss Meena.
Meena, second class.
Meena, second standard, second A.
Second B, is it?
Meena Fernandez, A.
Second A.
Second A, Miss Meena Fernandez. I, adored her because of her long, those chiffon saris. She used to get on from the car.
Extremely beautiful,
and
now.
her hair locks and the way long nails. And she used to walk just beside us. And, with that perfume from her. Really,
Yeah.
all those things. Yeah,
she
all those
had
things.
This long pallu, no?
Long pallu, those nice pastel colors. And really that lipstick and all that, her way of dressing and all, really. I adored her.
Not only to look, she was not only beautiful to look at, she also had a beautiful heart. She knew how to deal with students. She was very loving.
Yes. Very loving, very friendly. She used to get down to our level and talk to us. And I know that was really,
very true.
Yeah.
So and not only we admired her external beauty, even the inner beauty of hers, the way she connected and talked softly to us, you should not do this. And I remember one of the students, like she had some chocolates, birthday chocolates on her table, and it so happened that one student just came and stood at a table and took a chocolate, put it in her pocket and went back. And ma'am noticed that. She noticed that. She called her back and asked her, and then the child, refused to admit that she took the chocolate. So then ma'am put her hand in the pocket and then she found the chocolate and there were extra chocolates on the table. She said, you take this also, but tell me and take. You don't take it. So I remember that vividly.
So these are the basic discipline in life, what she used to teach through this, no? Really. Miss Mary, Miss Carmen, Miss Josephine, all these teachers really. Primary school teachers, all.
Did Miss Mary, was she your class teacher?
Not my class teacher. I was in first B, Miss Josephine's class. First B. Miss Mary was first A.
First A. And I used to get nice beating from her, huh? She used to keep
You were in her
scales.
class?
Yes, I was in her class.
Wow.
2 scales. And with 2 scales, she would beat us. And then she would, in the evening, send us to wash our face and then give us powder to freshen up, comb our hair.
Yeah. Really.
And she was somebody unique, but then again, she was very terrifying at the same time. But again, she loved us and cared for us like her own, sent us neatly dressed.
Yes, like a mother. Yes,
yeah,
sure.
I mean, about all I'm sharing today, it's just all
coming
up. Yes, dear. Now, dear ma'am, when you were in school, did you take part in sports and games?
No, Andrea, like sports and games were not my cup of tea. I wouldn't not much in sports, to tell you frankly. No. I used to go to the library, read books, but not sports.
Yes. In the library, Kanchan, ma'am? Yes?
Yeah, Miss Kanchan, yes.
Kanchan, ma'am. And in the arts class, I think Miss Madhu?
Arts class, Miss Madhu. Not Miss Madhu, Miss Shamla.
Miss Shamla. Yes, Miss Madhu was a Kannada teacher, right?
Kannada teacher, yes.
Shamla is...
Miss Mona in the crafts. Miss Mona in the crafts.
Yes, Miss Mona in the crafts. It's also nostalgic to remember all of them. I can just visualize all of that now.
We went back to that era.
Yeah. Yes, dear. Now, ma'am, we come back to reality. It's past their bygone eras. Now, the present, what kind of change you would love to see, dear?
Where?
In the world. What kind of a change you'd love to see in the world?
See, I sometimes, I feel very bad about the insensitiveness in people. They have become less sensitive about the things, the sufferings happening around them. What happens is they have become thinking only about themselves. Something goes wrong with somebody else's daughter, they are not bothered. Something goes wrong with their own daughter, they become vocal. So what I feel is, as it is said, Vasudeva Kutumbakam, as we say, the whole world is a family, is our family. So let us become more sensitive and react in the same way to the sufferings of others as we would to us. As even the Bible says, do unto others as you want others to do unto you. So this sensitiveness has to develop among people. People have become very selfish and very self-centered. They have made their own limitations. It's time when I go for a walk, I see some children on the playground. They throw out abuses at each other, talk bad words. I call them, I give them a lecture, I rectify them. So I say, they are also my children. You start thinking the whole world as your own. I think this insensitiveness is diminishing from people. It's disappearing. So we have to become more sensitive towards our surroundings. I feel this change has to come in people.
Yes, very true, ma'am. Very true. Now, dear ma'am, in your present role, what are the various roles and the function that you have to carry out? What are the activities that you have to carry out in your present role in the Inner Wheel Club?
Yeah, presently I'm ISO. ISO is the full form is International Service Organizer. So we have to exchange flags with the clubs of other districts, other countries. This is the main thing. So we have to develop friendship with them. We have to make friends with them. When we exchange our flags, we learn more about their place, the cultural things, all the other things from their places. This is the main thing. We hold competitions for each other. This is just a friendship job. ISO is depending totally on friendship, developing friendship and cherishing friendship. This is ISO, International Service. It is a link. It is a link between all the ISOs. So in any part of the world we find one ISO there. and the life goes easy. It's that way. We get a friend everywhere. We have a friend everywhere around.
Wow.
ISO is basically on friendship, developing friendship, fostering friendship. Next is the secretary. So we have to, that way, that job is of the secretary, maintaining the reports, minutes, and all the things, the administrative part of it. Every part has got its own learning experience.
Yes, dear. Now, ma'am, how did this passion for writing begin? And when did it begin?
Yeah. I used to get thoughts and all that, like, but I wouldn't write it down. Then one of my friends just suggested, why don't you write down the things, what you think? So then on, I thought, yeah, definitely, at least someone will read what I write. And it will be a good expression to my thoughts. It will be venting out my feelings. So I started writing, and thus it went on developing. And I went on writing creative things then later.
Yes, dear. Ma'am, you're also involved in many cultural activities, acting,
Yes.
etc. Now, could you share
Yes.
something about this too?
Yeah, we have some competitions here in Inner Wheel too, that I had acted as Modi. So we get, Inner Wheel is a very good platform to show our talents, in fact. Otherwise, we cannot go out and show our talents anywhere. So I've done many roles here, competitions and all that. And then when I was in third standard, I had acted in a Hindi play, Still Choice is Yours, in Hubli, in Savai Gandharva Hall. So that time, that role was admired a lot by all. My grandfather was a good actor. I think I've inherited that from him.
Wow.
I love when I see a drama enacting, I feel I should just go on the stage and say those dialogues. I get mesmerized by that.
That's really nice, ma'am. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Now, dear ma'am, what about friendship? Are you connected with your old classmates and schoolmates?
Yes.
Let's go to the school friends. Are you still connected with them apart from the Inner Wheel Club and connected with
Yes.
friendship and
Yes, we have made a group, as you know, Sacred Heart Convent group we have made. So we keep talking with each other. We keep chatting on the groups. Even now, recently, I went to Bombay. I met Kavita Sheth there. I called her up and she came to meet me. So this way, and then we had a meet also at Hubli once in the school. We had a get together of about 15 friends. We keep talking, chatting, wishing each other on the group. We are in touch.
That's really nice. What's the secret of your smile?
Smiles go miles. I love to smile. That is the best gesture. When you smile, someone will automatically smile at you. It's a good gesture, na?
Now, dear ma'am, what is it that angers you?
Angers.
ಕೋಪ
In fact,
ಯಾವಾಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಕೋಪ ಯಾವಾಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ I'm getting that right. गुस्सा कब आता है?
yeah. I don't like people being hypocritic. आगे से कुछ पीछे से कुछ. I really get very angry. I said, show your true self, whatever you are. If you are bad, say you are bad. If you are good, show you're good. I don't like hypocrisy. When I understand that, I really get angry. When I get to know about someone's hypocrisy, it angers me. And I move away from them.
Yes, move away. And I go one step further. I block them also, such that I don't get that negative energy. I just block them off.
I know.
Yes. Yes, dear. Are you comfortable? Is all okay?
Yeah, it's okay. There's some marriage sound going on outside. Are you getting disturbed?
No, not at all. No, not at
okay.
all. Not at all.
Then we can go on.
All is good. Now, ma'am, there's an important question. What is freedom to you? Azadi aapke liye kya hai? I'm not talking about patriotic freedom. I'm just talking freedom for an individual. एक इंसान के लिए, आजादी क्या होता है?
Freedom is freedom to think, freedom to talk, freedom to do what you want. Like if that is curbed, then we start feeling suffocated. The thing keeps up inside only. It has to come out. We should have freedom to do what we want to do. That is true freedom, really. I cannot be dictated by someone, or I can't let someone rule me. Freedom is being able to do what you want to do. And luckily, I've got that to do in my life. I'm really lucky. My husband is very supportive and cooperative.
That's
to vent your feelings, to take out the things which you have in you. That is true freedom.
Yes, that's fine. Now, dear ma'am, on this beautiful journey called as life, have you ever faced like adventurous situations, like, something very like scary. You might have even met a wild animal or a reptile or a person who was very toxic, or some type of an adventure which was very scary. At the same time, you learned something from that adventure. Is there anything like that?
No, I haven't faced any such adventurous situation. But then once we had gone out to a picnic with my friends, where I said, "You all carry on, and I will be back here. I will go back home early. I will take a bus from here." And suddenly, by mistake, I boarded into another bus,
Oh,
and that bus was going somewhere far away. I didn't know, and I got down about 2 kilometers away from that place, and I came back walking with all my heart in my mouth. Like, I was so scared. I don't know where I was going. And then I called my friends and I said, "Please come back." At once they came back, and I hugged them and I was crying. I was in tears. That was very scary at that time, of course. Otherwise, I haven't faced any such
yes.
situation. See, friends, how important friends are in life, really.
Yes. Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing. And I could remember when you say you were crying after that incident, I could remember, I could visualize your, chubby cheeks. You had lovely chubby cheeks. They were nice and cute. And, it was always a pleasure and a joy to see you. Like, you were like a doll. I remember it.
Yeah,
I used to
thank you.
silently admire you from a distance.
Yes.
You were one of the beautiful ones. Then Reena, she was another.
Reena, yeah, she was.
She was gifted very nicely with her looks, and I used to admire all of you silently from afar. That oops, that she looks so cute. And have you been ever punished in school, in high school? Did you get any punishment by any of the teachers? You're a very honest girl.
No. Not punished, no.
Not at all.
No.
I remember being punished by Madhu ma'am, our Kannada teacher. In 10th class, she was explaining something very deeply, that is Kannada 2, paper 2. Something about Krishna, how the breeze comes and, that tries to pull him away. Something she was explaining. And of course, I was like dumb in Kannada. I had no, I couldn't understand much. And I tried to talk to my neighbor. Harjit was this side, and this side there was
Harjit, correct.
I was sitting in the middle, and then I drew something on my paper, on the book, that is that Kannada 2 book itself, something. And I showed it to them. They started giggling. She's seen us, and she said, "Out of the class." She threw us out of the class. It was 10th C.
10th C, yes.
Miss Rama. And then that was really embarrassing. And after the recess, like the bell, she just did not, give any attention to us. She just walked away and she went away. But I remember being punished for that. And after we coming out, we're shivering when she comes out, what she's going to do. She's going to take it much further, going to the office, that is in principal's office. And it was something like that. Now, ma'am, as a mother, how did you balance your work and your home? How did you maintain a private and work-life balance?
It's like usually, like before my family gets up and after they sleep, I do my work. So the whole day I'm with them, always I'm with them. And it manages, like they are very cooperative. Children also are very cooperative. And like I manage, I spend some time for them. Again, I take a break for myself. They are very understanding and cooperative. So it's easy and it's all like working from home. So it's easy. It's all on the laptop and all that, no? So when I go out also, it is most of the times when my children have gone to school. By the time they come back, I finish my work and come back. Even if it is in the evening, like they respect my work. I've taught them that mama is doing something good. They have understood that. They respect my work. They allow me to go. And so I'm able to balance. It's very thankful to them.
Yes. Gifted to have such children. Now, ma'am, when we talk about the work that you do, what is the best thing that you love about your work?
Socializing with people, meeting different sections of people. That is a good thing. Sitting at home, I wouldn't have got that opportunity. And you get to know about the shortcomings of other people, what the necessities are, how blessed we are. We get to know about this. We realize this when we meet different things of people. And on the other hand, at the club level and all that, we meet very very intelligent, experienced, all our PDCs, whom we call past district chairmen. They are all very, very learned and very disciplined and very highly educated and well-behaved women who have come up facing all such problems in life, and they have come up. So it's like I get to learn a lot from them. I love being with them. So I meet different sections of people, which helps me to grow as a person.
That's wonderful. It's a beautiful way, That's nice to bond, to network, to socialize for the right reasons with the right kind of people.
Yes.
Ma'am, in your present position now with the Inner Wheel Club, what is the message you'd love to give to all the women who are within the club and who are not yet associated with the club? What type of a message you'd love to give to women?
See, what I say is every woman should do something, whether they join an organization or do something privately, whatever it is, either a hobby or a profession, whatever, or a passion, follow something, whether it is needed or not needed. Maybe monetarily they might not need if they are well off, but still follow your passion. I say, don't sit idle, do something. There always, whatever is in you, you follow your hobby and follow your passion. Like I love teaching, but because I'm not allowed to do a job from home, my husband wouldn't allow me to do. So I used to just part-time go to some schools and teach the teachers English grammar and all that voluntarily. Voluntarily, honorarily, I would go and teach them. That kept, that in me. Otherwise, I would have lost, I would have forgotten all those things. So to keep in touch with your hobbies, always keep doing something. Follow your hobby, passion, or an occupation, whatever you should be living.
Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you for sharing.
A working person is an alive person, I believe.
Wow.
A person who's not doing anything is a dead person. Wow. Even if your breathing is going on, you are doing nothing, then its life is of no use. You have got one life and make the best of it.
A big message.
And that holds, yes, Andrea, and that holds us in our bad times. I would like to say that when you follow something or join an organization, it holds you in your bad times. When you are sad, when you are alone, God forbid in future, when our children grow up, they go their own ways and we are alone, we will not have self-pity. We won't brood over the time that we are alone. We will have company. We will have something to do. It will uplift us. I always say, no, inner wheel multiplies joys and divides griefs.
Excellent, excellent.
It will behold me till the end of my life.
That's so beautiful.
Whatever they like, they can follow, but they should do something. Every woman should be engaged.
Yes. Thank you for sharing, ma'am. Thank you. Now, ma'am, during the COVID time, how did the Inner Wheel Club work and network to help people around?
Yes.
And what was your role in that?
Yeah. All these years we were working physically, but then in the time of COVID, digitalization was introduced. We did everything. We conducted meetings. We did everything, like on the phone, on the Zoom platform, all those things. First time digitalization was introduced at that time. It was a boon. Now it has become a boon. Together we are able to reach out so many people. But that time, even Rotarians and Inner Wheel members used to go out to help out people with all the necessary precautions taken. And we were the foremost to help the people out of the misery. We were always there to help. The doctors in Inner Wheel, the doctors in Rotary were always out there, fearless. And we were there with all the precautions, we were helping them. We did a lot of donation, lot of things, whatever we needed, we provided to them. We were on our toes. We never sat at home.
Oh, great. That's really nice. Wonderful, dear. Now, dear ma'am, what is it that you love about Haveri?
Haveri is a very, very nice, cool place, very good weather, very friendly people. And really, it makes me feel really at home wherever I go around. But when I come back to Haveri, I feel I've come back home. It's a very nice place, though a small place, but it is having all the amenities of life. And all the, like now all the brands have come up. Everything is that people are very good. They're very friendly. It gives a very good atmosphere to stay back here, to stay in Haveri.
Yes.
I love Haveri.
Yes.
And it relates to the environment of Hubli also. Close by to Hubli. So I feel related from my childhood. Yes. I don't feel out of place.
Yes. Now, dear ma'am, what is the food very famous over there in Haveri? What kind of food?
Food?
Yes.
Food is that, like they call mirchi mandaki. Mirchi bhaji, what they say. The chili bhajis, no? That and girmit. Girmit is the mixture of pop rice, mantaki, what it is called in Kannada. And my husband's shop is actually, as I've told you, Saunur Shivlal Khara. It is a mixture of shave and chuda. It is a 90-year-old brand and it is famous all over Karnataka. We have head office in Saunur, branches in Haveri, and whoever comes this way, they pack it and take it to other places. It is a very famous brand started my father-in-law, and my husband is maintaining it. So that is also very famous in this side. Like in Karnataka, there is Dharwad Peda, Gokak Kardand, Belgaum Kunda, and Shivlal Khara. These are the four famous things.
Wow, that's
So
really
Shivlal
nice.
Khara is very famous here.
That's beautiful. And it's surprising, it's 90 years old. That's really great.
Yes, yes, it is a 90-year-old brand. Yes.
Yes.
Do come over.
Sure, definitely. If you can just repeat the name of that
Savnur Shivlal Khara.
Savnur Shivlal Khara.
Khara, yes.
That's
Many
really
people seeing the show will relate to it because many have eaten that.
nice.
And there are articles coming in newspapers, magazines, and all that. Even the political people love it a lot.
Yes, dear, that's really nice, ma'am. Now, dear, have you traveled across
Yeah,
states
I've
of
been to,
India
yeah.
with regard to the Inner Wheel Club?
Yeah, we keep going. Even family tours, even when there are events of Inner Wheel, I go around. Just last year, I'd been to Indore. Next month, I'm going to Gwalior. We are having the installation of association president, national president, no? Sunita Jain, she'll be installed. Then I will be going to Calcutta also. There, the IIW president, as I told you, Mamta Gupta, she will be installed. And Goa, my district 317 is hosting the West Zone meet in Goa in August. People from all over India, ladies from all over India will be coming there at the West Zone meet. So I keep traveling even with my family and through Inner Wheel also.
Yes, dear. Now, the question here arises, how do people get associated with the Inner Wheel Club? Now, you joined it in 1996. You were introduced into this
Yes,
club, or
yes,
you've given yourself into this club, your time and energy. If somebody would like
yes,
to join, and if they listen to this conversation between us and would love to join in, what's the
yeah.
easiest way to join?
Yes, there will be an existing Inner Wheel club in their place. It is almost spread all over India. So probably there will be a nearby Inner Wheel club in their place. It is there in every place, every big cities, small place, everywhere Inner Wheel is there. They can approach them and they can just say that we want to join there. And then she will be invited to a meeting and she will be installed as a member. It is very simple. Like she has to fulfill all the norms what the club has kept to join the club, like they will invite her and they will install her as a member. It is very easy.
Yes, dear.
You should just have the passion for service and friendship, no
Yes.
other motive. You should have the motive of service, then you are welcome in Inner Wheel.
Wow, that's really nice. Good, you shared that out. So it is service
Yes.
first, then
It's
friendship.
not a kitty party. It's not a kitty party to enjoy. Of course, we have friendliness, but it has got its own constitution, its own bylaws, its own, like it has got its own boundaries in which we have to work. It is a guided organization.
Yes, that's wonderful, ma'am. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Now, being in this beautiful space, the Inner Wheel Club, your proudest accomplishment till date?
Getting into the EC committee, yes, that was my dream since many years. Whenever any higher officer used to come to my place, I used to say, I want to go there, I want to go there. And then I won the elections with the support of all the president secretaries, and I reached to this post. So that was an accomplishment. I really admire that, and I'm really happy to be here. An accomplishment is I've done a lot of work, like, as I said, I'm associated with the Nayak Ashram. It was through this platform, through to orphanages, old age homes. So I'm working with them, no? So that is also an accomplishment. It's close to my heart. I'm able to do all this work through this platform.
That's really nice. That's fine. Now imagine if you meet the Almighty, or if you are connected to the universal energy, what kind of superpower would you want to ask from the Almighty or the universal energy? किस तरह की महान शक्ति आप पाना चाहते हैं?
I know. Take a wand, किसी रोते हुए के ऊपर फिरा दो और उसको हंसता बना दो. I don't like to see anybody unhappy. I don't like to see anybody crying. I can't see anyone in trouble. I will solve their problems to the
Very good,
extent I
madam.
can. To the extent I can.
Yes.
तो किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसा दो, भगवान खुश हो जाएगा अपने आप. जन सेवे जनार्दन सेवे. Work is worship.
That's beautiful. You have a large heart. You have a progressive mindset. That's great.
Yes.
Now, ma'am, we give you a small project work. Imagine you have a time machine in your hand,
Yeah.
and we ask you to click the red button over there. And when you do that, you're taken into the past era where you have to relive somebody's life. If this was the case, whose life you would love to relive and come back?
I would definitely lead the life of Jhansi Rani Lakshmi Bai, because like the power in her, with the child, without a husband, without all the thing from Britishers, the way she fought, the bravery in her, the courage in her, which is the essence of a woman, the way she predicted all that and she won over, that is really, really very commendable. All of us have that in us, but now we don't have, every woman has got that yet. We something happens to our child, we will become a tigress. That thing is there in us always. So really that bravery part I really admire. Like she never thought of anything and she fought over, and I'm real this thing for her. I would like to live her life.
Wow, that's beautiful. A lovely selection and quite admirable. Yes.
Yeah.
So I can see from where you're deriving your inspiration, from where you're getting the positive vibes and all of that. Yes, I see a warrior in you. Yes.
Yes.
Now, ma'am, the next question coming up. We'll talk about mental health.
Yeah.
Now, earlier, we just did not concentrate that much on mental health. We might have been facing a lot of issues, but we did not really know that, oh, this is something very important to focus on and to give importance to, than to brush it away. Like as little kids too, we might have faced a lot of ups and downs, either in the school or at home or on the way to school, and either in the bus that we go, we might have faced different, insulting situations, or people might have taken advantage of us, or they might have verbally abused us or physically hurt us in any way. So all of this might have had an impact on our mind. And as adults, children who suffer childhood trauma, when they become big, they're unable to adjust with the society. They have a lot of stress and strain. Now, according to you, being, in your position today, what do you think mental health is, and how should we go about it? Should we just brush it aside or give it importance, come forward and say, yes, this is the thing that I am facing today and I need help? It could be a boy, it could be a girl, it could be a middle-aged person, it could be a little school child who says, I am not okay. I'm okay physically, but I'm not okay here. I'm not okay here. I need help.
Yes.
I need someone to guide me.
Yes. Yes, I understand. Definitely mental health is very, very important nowadays. And it's, it's high time, we keep quiet about it. We should all be vocal about this, whether it's the mother or the child, mother of a suffering child, of the victim child, or maybe the child also. So this has to begin from home only, Andrea. The mother has to, like in olden days, our mothers wouldn't talk so freely with us about these things. And we were also scared to tell these things to them. We were very shy, we were quiet. But now it's not like that. The children are bold. If you talk to them, they will definitely tell the things what they're suffering from. And we should go on talking with them every day. A mother should have a talk with her child every day and tell her, you can talk about the worst things you have heard or seen today in the school, and you can share that with me without being afraid of me. Let us talk openly on these topics with our girl children now. And even as an institution, as an organization, even we have many such talks. Even I basically, I go to many schools through Inner Wheel, and we have talks on Sparsh, like good touch, bad touch, all these things. And we train the children. What is good touch? What is bad touch? And how will you be victims to these things? Mostly it is the person who is very close to you who will, do the wrong things with you. But don't get scared, and you open up and we are there with you. Give them some important numbers, or even we are seeing in films, give them messages, some hidden messages that you can use this. If anyone comes to pick you up from school, you ask them the code word. So a mother has to be very alert first thing at home. She should be there present for her daughter. I feel however you work or whatever you do, once the child is back from school, See that you are with her for half an hour, and listen to her. Let her vent out all the things that she's having in her mind. It is very, very important. And also, it is very important to teach them all the, like all these karate things and self-defense things also. It is very important. Here, the role of organizations comes, like, through this week, go on having such training workshops where they can defend themselves. It is very, very important. It's the need of the hour, because now girls are going out, like it before. It's not like before we were only from school to home, home to school. Now we are going about everywhere, isn't it? So it's very important nowadays to talk openly about all these things. We should not be shy. Tell our daughters, don't be shy. Talk openly. Don't be shameful of yourself. Respect yourself first, then others will respect you. You have to respect your femininity first, and say no. When you don't like something, learn to say no. Don't favor anyone, whoever it is, however close he is. We have to keep talking about this at every level.
Yes, dear. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. It really makes us feel good to listen to all of that you just shared just now. It gives us courage and strength. As
Yes.
a mother, be open to your child and be welcoming and respect your child. When your child shares something, believe your child, don't brush it away. Give her importance, sit down, as you mentioned, and listen. Now, ma'am, even our sons, they too need the same kind of love and attention, because even boys are also abused in different ways. It either could be
Yes.
bullying at school, it could be a sexual assault on them, or it could be a rude teacher speaking ill about the child, or speaking
Yes.
negative about the child coming from a certain family, a broken family, directly in the class, hurting the child's sentiments. Knowing the child coming from a broken family, just openly you say that in class, the child is insulted,
Yes.
and all of this. So how do we go about it? It's not only girls, it's even the boys who have to be protected
Definitely.
with regard to
Definitely.
mental health.
Yes. Yes. The same thing. That's what talking over is very, very necessary by the parents. That close knit, the bond between parents and the children is very, very necessary. Talking out. They should have a common time every day in a family where they can talk to each other. Only talking and communicating will solve these problems. And say that you are free to say anything. We will not hold you responsible. We will not blame you for what has happened to you. That assurance we have to give to our children. It is very important that mother and father unitedly work on this. It is very necessary. Most important. That is important. Having a good bond. Husband and wife should have a very good bond with them, and that family strength, which is, wagering away in big cities. In small cities, yet we are together. But in big cities, people are going, like mother is going somewhere, father is going somewhere, children are somewhere else. Then they find wrong sources to solve their problems. They are misguided. So I say that it is a very, very big responsibility of us as parents to give that warmth, to give that confidence to our children, to give that trust to our children. Then they will open up and we can solve their problems, definitely. Unless they talk, we won't be able. And give them that space, that freedom to talk.
Yes, dear. I'd just like to add one more point. Those children who are unfortunate, you don't have your parents with you, either one of them might have, passed away, or either
Yes.
parents are separated for good. And these children are under the care of, their guardians, or maybe their aunts or uncles or grandparents or a caretaker. Open up to them.
Yes.
Yes, it's not all. If you don't have a parent with you at that moment, you really have the freedom to speak to somebody who you trust in the society. It could be your teacher, it could be someone, an elderly person, it could be a friend, the right kind of person. Connect and seek help. Do not be silent sufferers. That's what I want to say. Yes, it's not that you only have to tell to your parents, and if you don't have, but there are certain students or little children
Yes.
who have lost their parents, both their
Yes,
parents.
they can find a friend. Yeah. They can talk to a friend also. And here comes the sensitiveness towards everybody, what I said, no? Even
Yes.
neighbors, sometimes what happens in some
Yes.
orphanages, they are in residential areas. Sometimes wrong things are being done with those girls. Though the neighbors know about this, they just stay quiet. They say, Apna kya jata hai? Why should we bother? But don't do this. Wherever you see something wrong happening, participate in it and try to solve it. Be universal.
Yes, dear ma'am. Yes, dear ma'am. Now, ma'am, we have a small round called as the rapid fire round. Before we enter into the rapid fire round, is there anything else that you would love to share from your side, which I did not focus upon, which I did not, discuss that issue? You can just share that, and then we go to the next round.
Yeah, I would like to say a few things to the teenagers of today,
Ji.
who, like, because they are outside everywhere, they are facing many defeats, maybe failures. They get disheartened. They go the wrong ways. They maybe go and adopt some wrong vices, habits, and all that. But I would like to advise them, don't lose hope. There is always a new beginning. Don't feel defeated. Don't adopt wrong ways. Don't think of, like negative things. All these things are going on too much in the society today. There is always a new being, and be hopeful about the things happening. There is no end. Like, it is not the end. There are better things for you. And if something goes against your will, believe that it is God's will. Accept it and just move forward with all your courage. Don't lose courage. I would like to say this to teenagers.
Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you for that beautiful message to all the youngsters. A lovely message. So, youngsters, if you're facing anything out there, do not be silent. Suffer, speak up. I know, learn to say no. Yes, learn to say no, and do not give in to anything that you don't feel is right.
Yes,
Not
that's not
fear
the
also.
only thing. Yes, yes. That's
No,
not
ma'am.
the only thing.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Please go ahead.
Yeah, that's not the only thing. There are too many other better things also in life to do. Maybe you fail in an exam, maybe you fail in some interview. That's not the end of life. There are many, many better things. God has a plan for everybody. Believe and trust in the Almighty, in His ways, and He will show you the right way, definitely.
Yes, dear. Now, ma'am, एक छोटी सी मैसेज हमारे सीनियर सिटीजन्स के लिए.
Senior citizens के लिए, like in what way?
Like, now, they may be very lonely, or they may be feeling lost, as you know, their children might have grown up and left the home. They may be suffering from the empty nest syndrome. And what type of a message you'd love to give them? They may be undergoing abuse by their own children too.
Yes, yes. But this, like, they can't do anything for themselves. It is people like us, we have to come forward and do things for them, actually. It's really very, very, very sad. My heart really cries when I see parents who are dejected by their children. It's really, really a very bad scene. Because it's like, they are the ruins of a building which was standing upright sometime, which was being admired sometime. And now, when they are in their last days, when they are in the eve of their life, it's very wrong first thing on the part of the children to do this. So it is like, it's a duty of organizations, of people, to do things for them, meet them. And actually, old age homes, if you don't take it negatively, it has also got a positive thought, that when you have people in old age homes, they have people of their own age with whom they can talk, communicate, pass time, instead of being alone at home. So it's not a very bad, old age home is not a very bad concept if it is taken up in the right way. Actually, I have a secret dream. I want to make an old age home and orphanage, and I want to combine both, in one premises, that is the past and the future. And I, being the present, want to be a bridge between them. So the orphans can learn the values of life from the elders, and the elders will get the love from the children, which they have lost in their own families. We still respect you all, senior citizens. We still love you all. We always want your guidance. Don't feel dejected. If someone has duped you, there is someone else who wants you. Be hopeful about you.
Wonderful, wonderful message. If somebody doesn't want,
and even adopting senior citizens is a very, very good norm which is going on nowadays. It is a very good thing. There are children who don't have parents, and when they miss that in their life, they adopt parents also. That is also a good thing, good move. There are many ways, but I feel we respect you, we love you, senior citizens. Don't feel low of yourself. We all love you.
That's really
We respect you.
a beautiful message. Yes. And senior citizens also, if you're undergoing any type of abuse in your own families, or when you come out, if you're being scammed online as well, please open up and share. Do not suffer in silence. तो खुल के बात करिए, किसी ना किसी से जाके शेयर कर दीजिए.
There are even laws. There are also laws now, even legally. They are able. They are, they have rights to file a complaint. Suppose they have even written, like, given up all their will to their children, and if the children are ill-treated,
yes, dear,
anytime take back everything. There are also such laws also are coming up, looking at all this.
Yes.
So they should not feel hopeless. They should be hopeful.
Yes. I really enjoyed the way you shared all of it, and I really learned a lot from you as well. How to be compassionate, how to be
how to utilize the time usefully.
You know,
Yes.
you've really shared all of that very well. And I wish all the women out there and men as well, you take care of
Yes.
your time. Time is important. How you utilize your time, it describes who you are in reality.
Yes.
आपका वक्त के साथ आप क्या कर रहे हो, वो सबसे बड़ी चीज है.
सबसे
वक्त
बड़ी
waste
चीज है.
नहीं करना है.
Once it
मैं-
is gone, you won't get back time.
जी जी, very true.
Make the best of it.
Very true. Would you like to share a quotation? You've given us many in the middle. You've given so many. Or एक छोटी सी, one more quotation from your side. What is that one proverb which you love, or one liner that you?
I always say whatever happens, happens for the best. At that time, if you feel that why this happened with me, this shouldn't have happened with me, but there is always something to learn from that situation. So I accept it that way. Like when I was very young, I was still in college. My father fell ill and I had to go on searching for a job. And I joined a job when I was in PUC second year itself. From BCom first year itself, I was working and managing home, studying, everything I was doing together. At that time, I felt, why did this happen to me? This shouldn't have happened to me. I was brooding over it. But later, now when I look back, that really helped me to grow as a person. And I didn't know why it happened, but God knew why it happened. He had done such situation for a cause to maybe make what I am today. So never get despaired with whatever situation comes your way. Face it, gather all the courage, and come out of it as a winner.
Yes. Rise like a phoenix. That's really nice. That's how we all have to live, face all the challenges. And
Be positive with life. We be positive with life. Life is very beautiful.
yes, I accept that. Yes, life is really beautiful. बस उसको जीने
And
की
don't say
तरीका
dead.
सीखना है.
Don't say dead until you die. I always say that. Mar gaya, mar gaya, mar gaya. Don't say till the last day of your life, you have to live. Live, live, and live.
Yes, that's a beautiful message, a strong message. Yes. Ma'am, abhi we have a choti si round hai called as the rapid fire round.
Sure.
Dear friends, we have a small round called as the rapid fire round. We get to know about the likes and dislikes of our celebrity and guest. She's a good friend of
Okay.
mine as well. And I'm so
Okay.
happy to have met her today and shared the time with her. I'd love my other schoolmates and classmates as well. In fact, even college mates as well, to bond and connect over the international Fabtalks.
I know.
Yeah. And, to make it more fabulous, make your life interesting. As you said, ma'am, like you should make your life beautiful. It's worth living. This is a gift.
Yes,
Life is
it's a
beautiful.
gift.
Yes, dear. So join us, friends, to get to know about ma'am's likes and dislikes. Dear ma'am, this is a small segment, but the answers will be just either in one word or two words.
Okay.
Do you love ice creams?
Yes.
Your
I love
favorite
ice cream.
flavor?
Chocolate.
Yes, ma'am. Now I take you back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. When, when the school was done, the day was done at school, and we all used to come, leave the premises of the school and just come out. Just when we used to come out from the gate, behind gate. And there was one kulfi person over there. Do you remember him?
Yes. I've had kulfis there, really. Again, the running tickles over. Really remembering that kulfi taste. We don't get that now. The candy and the kulfis of those times, we never get it now.
Yes. And the person selling that kulfi also he had lots of customers, all of them.
Customers,
Some
I
had
know.
one, some had two.
I know.
Yeah. Sometimes I didn't
Yeah.
have any money, so I would at least be observing how the other children, there were some rich girls, they would nicely come and have their time over there, and I would just be observing all of them like that. So abhi bhi muh mein
Yes.
pani aa raha hai, and it would be tasty.
All right, definitely. Tucked in the roots. I would like to say that. Don't get carried away by the ways of the world, and remember what your parents have taught you. Don't forget the values.
Yes, dear. That's really nice. Thank you. Now, ma'am, which is your favorite season?
Season? Winter.
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 Your favorite mode of transport?
Transport. Train.
You love to spend time in a city or a town or a village?
Wherever I'm surrounded with my people, wherever it is. I like people around.
My people. Who are those called as my people?
My friends, my relatives, my loved ones.
जी, एक सुंदर प्यारा सा दिन, बस एक शब्द में, एक ही शब्द में बोलना है.
नेचर के बीच में, surrounded by greenery.
Yes, dear. Apart from being a wonderful professional and connected with the Inner Wheel Club and being a great mother and all of that, one important life skill, that is cooking. Are you a good cook too?
Average. Not a very good, not a bad, average.
Yes, dear. The name of your favorite teacher apart from Miss Meena. You've already shared that initially. Now, who is the next important
Miss
teacher?
Lini. Miss Lini.
Miss
Miss
Lini.
Lini.
7th C.
7C, yes.
Miss Lini.
I liked her very much.
And
Very
you
warm
asked me
person.
the same. Even I love her, the way she used to come down to the level of the teacher and love
Yes, yes.
everyone.
Very warm person, a very warm
Yes.
and loving person. I really liked her very much. I loved her.
Very true. You see, ma'am, in the same way, you asked me the same question. In the primary
You will
section,
have the
who you admire, I would have said the same, Miss Meena. And if you ask me when you were in the higher school level, who you admired the most, it's Miss Lynn.
See, we connect.
Yes, dear. So I
We
can really
relate with
understand that feeling, how they made us feel. They made us
how they
feel
made
really
us feel.
important at
It's
that
still
time.
there in us. It is still there in us. All these years also.
Yes, dear. That's wonderful. Now, dear ma'am, the next question that comes up, have you spent money on something and regretted, why did I spend money on this? Kabhi kabhi hota hai na?
Ah, on saris. I spend a lot on saris and jewelry and all those things. Sometimes I feel when there is no place in the cupboards, I start regretting I shouldn't have bought it. But then again, after some days, I don't have anything to wear, I feel. And again, go on. It's a never ending circle. Every woman does this.
Yes, dear. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate yourself with regard to forgiving people?
10.
10 on
10
10?
on 10. 10 on 10. I forgive people. I don't keep back any bitter feelings for anybody. I forgive and forget.
What a wonderful
I
soul.
don't carry the baggage.
You,
Because a person is not bad, the time is bad. If he behaves that way, it might be because of some reason. I don't blame them and I forgive them. Like, he behaved in that way or she behaved in that way. It was her way of doing, maybe. I forgive. I take things very easy.
wonderful. I think I have to learn that from you. If you
Life
ask
is
me
too
the
short
same,
to love. Life is too short to love. I wonder how people find time to hate.
oh my God, what a big message that is. Big message. I feel ashamed. I have to hang my head down in shame. If you ask me the same question from 1 to 10, how much would you rate yourself? I would rate myself 5.
No, I would give 10.
And if you're 10 on 10, hats off to you for that.
Oh, you to follow it. It is really very peaceful, Andrea. You will feel very peaceful at mind.
Yeah, I'll try that
To
one.
war is human and to forgive divine. If not divine, at least human.
Yes, dear. We'll try that. I will try, work on it.
Right.
And my friends too will work on it in case if they are 5.
Yeah, yes. Sure, I would really request everyone to follow it. Life will be very easy. Life is very simple, but it is very difficult to be simple. That is the problem. So be simple. Shut out all those things. अकेले आए, अकेले जाना है. कुछ लेके नहीं आए, कुछ लेके नहीं जाना है. Don't take things in mind.
Very true.
Don't be bitter.
Now, ma'am, the next question. Do you feel happy near a beach, a forest, or a mountain? Where do you feel the inner peace?
Beach. I like the vastness of sea. I love it. And I love the thing that it hasn't got any, like a barrier or a wall or anything, but it knows its control. It knows where it has to stop. It comes and it stops. Have we a barrier? Have we a wall there? No, but it knows its own barriers. So a man, a girl, everyone should know their own barrier, where to stop in anything. I love the sea. I learned this from the sea, the vastness of the sea and the control.
Yes. Now, ma'am, you've been involved with a lot of cultural activities, acting and all of that.
Yes.
Now, if at all you were given a choice to sing or dance, what would you prioritize?
Sing only, maybe. Acting I like, but dance is like I perform when there are some stage programs and all. Or sing. Okay. Sing is okay.
If there's a lovely book on a table and a great music system, you have to choose one. What would you choose?
Book. Always a book.
Yes, dear. Now, ma'am, do you believe in experiential learning or theoretical learning?
Experiential learning.
Is it a
Theoretical won't teach you how to live. Experiential learning will teach you how to live. You teach a person to fish, he will eat for a day. If you teach him how to fish, he will eat for his life. Practicality is important. Practical training is important.
Yes. I'm sorry for interrupting in the middle. I'm sorry. Yes, dear. Now we go to the next question. If I were to offer you a samosa and an apple, what would you select?
Samosa. I love charts.
Now, dear ma'am, the best recipe that you prepare, I mean, when you cook, you are an average cook, as you said, not great, not bad. So amongst all of the items that you know to prepare, which one is your favorite one? Sabse badhiya kaun sa hai?
Our Gujarati dal, it is liked by everyone, you know. Like my children, my family, and even our visitors, they like the Gujarati dal. I prepare it very nicely. My father-in-law also used to like it very much. It's a very simple recipe, but it's very, you know, satisfying.
Yeah, I'm going
Gujarati
to Google it now and I'm going to really try that.
Yeah, definitely. I will send the recipe to you.
Oh, great. That's really nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, ma'am, we talk about movies. Your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, Gangubai Kathiawadi.
Oh, great. That's wonderful.
You ask me why. Have you seen that film?
Yes, dear.
Yes. The actress in that, the character in that film was put into, you know, like unwanted situation suddenly. But she managed to get out of it with her courage. She pulled herself out, and even she worked for the others who were staying with her to make the things, you know, like good for them, comfortable for them. She strived for that. She could have run away. She could have done other things, but she helped to uplift herself and the people around her, the ladies, the women around her. So basically, my basic nature is get out of, like, you know, a bad situation and make it good. Man is a product of environment, but he is also a maker of environment. We can also make the environment according to our this thing. So I really like that film, Gangubai Kathiawadi, you know. I really love that film. Like, you know, even in that Kichad, she bloomed as a lotus, came out of it.
Yes, dear. And you're a wonderful speaker, ma'am. You speak very well. You're an eloquent
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Brilliant, brilliant. I mean, when you start talking, you know, there is a wonderful flow.
Flow. Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
How do you want people to remember you? How they should remember Viraj? We all have to leave this world one day.
Yes. A bubbly, ever smiling, friendly, cool, easy flowing person. A person who worked till the last day of a breath. I want to keep working. I want to be active till the last day of my life. By God's grace, of course. If He wills, I will be able to do it.
Yes, dear. What is it that you love about Viraj?
Everything. I love everything about myself. But the best thing I love about myself is the courage in me, what my father had imbibed in me, you know. He always said that what worst and worst, expect the worst and get the best. So I work on that. I never set back on anything. I don't leave anything untried. Like when I was in college, if I'm not taking much time, can I say? If I'm not taking much time,
please,
can
please.
I say?
No, you're most welcome.
Yeah. When I was in college in PUC first year, there was an interview in the college. Some bankers came there to take interview of the students. They wanted to take them on some job works. So I was hesitant to give my name. I said, I'm just in the first year and what will I know? But my father said, maximum what may happen, what might happen, you might fail. Nothing much more than that can happen. You just try, you will earn an experience. So I went, I gave the interview, and you won't believe, among the 50, I was the first one to be chosen in the interview. So,
Okay.
like from that, I learned, you know, never leave anything untried. Whatever comes your way, do it. If you fail, you will get an experience. And if you pass, you will be successful. So never, like, you know, expect the worst and get the best in life. That thing in myself, I love. I have developed that in my personality.
Yes, dear.
Keep
Thank you
learning.
for that beautiful anecdote. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, dear. Your dad's little princess, right?
Pardon?
Your dad's little princess.
Yes, very much.
Yes, dear.
He was an university in himself. Whatever I've learned from you.
Yes, dear. Now, ma'am, are you an early bird or a night owl? I mean, do you work late in the night, concentrate on work, or it's early in the morning you get up and
No, late night. All the ideas come to my mind late night. All the creative ideas.
Very
3
true in
o'clock,
most
4
cases,
o'clock
like
midnight.
even in my head also the same. I just get resonate the same with you.
Yeah.
In the morning, I'll be like, duh.
I know. I'm
Right?
all
Yeah.
half asleep.
Yes. Yes. I don't know how many of them are like us, Your brain
Many
works
must be.
very sharp in the night.
Yeah.
Calmness of the night will bring out the best out of you.
Best of us, yes.
Yes, dear. Abhi khatta, mitha, kadwa,
Not khatta, meetha.
or spicy. What is it?
Spicy, yeah. Spicy. We have
What
given
is
that, yeah,
spicy in Hindi?
Chatpata.
Chatpata.
Tikha,
Chatpata या
chatpata.
मसालेदार मसालादार
Chatpata, tikha.
तीखा.
Yeah. Tikha. I like chaats, samosa, pani puri, sev puri, all these things.
अब मत बोलो मैम हमारे I feel like
तुम्हें पानी आ गया.
Yeah.
मिस कर रही हो. अभी मैं बॉम्बे जाके आई, सब खा के आई, टू माय फुलेस्ट.
जी. Yes, dear. मैम जब आप अकेले अपने आप को पाते हैं when you're all alone and you are alone in the room, no gadgets as well, no phone, no laptop, no books, nothing. You're just sitting alone with the empty walls. दीवार पे भी कुछ भी नहीं है, आगे वाले कोई भी नहीं, आगे आसपास भी कोई नहीं, खाली. The room is empty, there is a chair. If you are in that situation, where do your thoughts take you? Past, present, or future?
Future, of course. Future.
Yes, dear. Now, ma'am, your favorite month?
August, my birth month.
When is your birthday?
August 23rd.
August 23rd. Hey, friends, don't forget to wish ma'am. That is August 23rd.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. Among all the 7 days, which is your favorite one?
Monday. A fresh beginning of the week. And with full energy after all the rest on Sunday. Monday is full energetic.
You ask the lazy ones like this?
Yours?
Sunday. Saturday, Sunday.
A relaxing day.
छुट्टी जब मिलती है ना तो मजा आ जाएगा. Just like Monday is like
No, I like Monday.
Yeah, that's what I'm surprised. Those who are very focused, they are hardworking, and I find most of them, the high achievers, they love Monday.
Monday, yes. I like Monday.
Many of them giving that answer Monday.
Oh, good.
Now, ma'am, have you, let me put it in the right way. The best sweet that you like, which is the best sweet? We spoke about Dharwad Peda and we have spoken about Khunda and all of that. Which is your favorite mithai?
Peda.
Dharwad Peda?
Peda, yes. Kawa Peda.
There's something.
Kawa Peda.
What's that?
White Peda. Kawa Peda.
Kova Peda.
Kawa Peda, yes.
Oh, great. That's wonderful.
I like Kawa Peda.
Yes, dear. What about tea and coffee?
Tea. Anytime tea. North Karnataka is always we are tea.
Tea.
Uttar Karnataka Jana, tea. Yavaglu, we want tea.
Yes. Now, ma'am, if I were to ask you, do you love pets?
Until they are far off, I like to see them. No, not much. I don't take them on me. I like to see them away. But yet, because my children like pets, they like dog and all that, I'm far off.
You're very polite. When you said that, I love, but from far off.
Far.
You did not even say don't like them.
I don't say I hate. I like. Passive, very, very optimistic.
Really nice. I really like the way you put that. That's wonderful, dear. Now, ma'am, we have various methods to communicate the latest technology. It's texting, it's calling, it's a voice message as well. It's an email as well. All of the latest digital connections that we could communicate with, the digital communications. Let me put that right. The various methods to connect digitally. Yes. Which is your favorite one? Is it texting, calling, emailing, or a voice message?
Video call? Do you have that option?
Wow. Yes.
Video call. Yeah, I can't talk to anyone without seeing them. I like to see the gesture in the eyes. Only when I look at them, I'm comfortable talking with them. I find the through them in the video call.
Wow. Yeah,
I like video call.
that's really nice. Yes, dear. I get that. I get that. Now, ma'am, the next question is, if at all you are given a choice to travel to a foreign country, which country would be your first choice?
Europe, England, Europe, any country of Europe. I love Europe, I like all those, those buildings and the places there. And they're in Venice and all that, going in the boat and all. You might be knowing there is a song in the film Gambler that Do Lafz Ki Hai Ye Kahani Zindagani, that song. I would like to go in that boat through that stream with my husband. That is a dream. I like Europe. I was supposed to go, but due to COVID, it got cancelled. Let's see now when I get a chance to go back again. I like Europe anytime.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am. Now, ma'am, we'll talk about gifts. Like what you feel is the best gift that you ever received till date.
Something materialistic only you want to tell me?
Anything it could be, just anything.
My 2 children, they are the biggest gift I've got because, like for 8 years of my life, I didn't have children. I was without children. So I know the pain of not having children. And then when I got children, they were the biggest gifts to me.
That's a
My
beautiful.
children are the biggest gift from God.
Yes, dear. That's really nice to know. That's wonderful. Yes, dear. Ma'am, I had a beautiful time with you. I wouldn't want to let you go. I would like to keep talking and talking and, sharing all the
When I
various
wish I
things.
keep on talking
Yes.
to you.
Yes, dear. I respect your time and I respect you as a person because you are a wonderful human being. You're a mother and you're even a person connected with the society for all the good things. That's really nice. One last request before we sign off, ma'am. You have given us so much of important things right from the start till now. And you were very humble enough. There were certain things that did not go well and then you adjusted with that and you made it very good and convenient for me to conduct the session. Thank you very much. Towards the end, we always put in a little request to all our celebrities and guests. As today you are our celebrity for us on the platform, we'd like you to share 3 gifts with us. Give us 3 gifts in the form of 3 words. 3 सुंदर शब्द हमारे लिए एक तोहफे की तरफ दे दीजिए. Apart from please, sorry and thank you, please give us 3 words that could empower us and create magic in our lives.
May God bestow upon you all health, wealth, and happiness. May you be happy and healthy, wealthy all throughout your life. And may you create a magic on all whom you meet. And may God make you a beautiful being.
Sweet.
Blessings. Best wishes and blessings.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was really a pleasure. I'm really happy. And I feel blessed to meet you. Maybe there was a universal connection that we've met today. It's really awesome. Yes.
Really, really.
And please keep the good work, keep up the good work that you are doing. And I'm sure that I'm going to next interview you when you are the chairman.
Definitely. It'll be my pleasure.
I'd love to see you there.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Andrea. And it was so nice talking to you. I remember you as a schoolgirl and that, that purity, that piousness, that's Satvikta is still there on your face. You're untouched by the ways of the world. I'm really happy to see you the same way. It is really a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much. And keep in touch.
Yes, dear. Thank you very much, ma'am. Stay blessed and God bless
you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. My dear friends, with this we come to an end to the International Fab Talks. I had a wonderful time and a blissful time. It really gives me immense pleasure to connect with the right kind of people. And here was a gem, a hidden gem. And today we brought her out on the platform, on the international platform, that is the International Fab Talks. She's a wonderful human being. If you'd love to connect with her for the right reasons, you could do that and connect with her. She will definitely bond with you. She has a wonderful heart. And I guess I should put this, not guess, I believe that I should put this wonderful line for her. She's an angel with an invisible set of wings, and she's a queen with an invisible crown. All that I can say. Hats off to you for your work and your passion for what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
And friends, if you like what we are doing on the International Fabtalks, stay connected with us, bond with us, like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to share this video with the right kind of people. They may be inspired by what has been shared today here on this platform. Stay safe and stay blessed. Signing off from the International Fabtalks.
Thank you.